Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the magical land of Summerset. First up, it's been quite a while since we played this. We are going to finish it on our other character, as I mentioned at the end of the Elsewhere main quest playthrough. Again, we'll probably go back to Elsewhere at some point to finish up some of the side quests that we didn't do, because we didn't do everything there, but we did the vast majority from what I could tell. So this character, I think it's called Jason McGrizzle. It's level 23. Our other one is 16. This one is a warden. I think I vastly prefer our necromancer. However, the main story of Summerset is bloody long. So we're going to finish the main story on this character, and then if we want to do any of the other side stuff in Summerset, just like elsewhere, if we, haven't done it yet on this character, we can always come back and do that on our necromancer, because I don't think we need to sort of touch the main quest, really, to do any of the side stuff. Anyway, so let's read the main quest journal and find out what the hell we're doing, because I have no idea. The Right Master used scrying magic to recall some of his missing memories. He took... Why does it seem like my monitor is way too far to the right? Let's move that a little bit. There we go. He took the heart transparent lore into the dreaming cave beneath Sepora Tower, but he still can't remember what happened after that. You and me both, buddy. I need to help him remember. The Right Master has opened a portal in the dreaming cave to send me and Velsarin to Mufala's realm in Spiral Skiin. Skiin? I don't know how you say that. Alright, good enough for me. Let's go! Bloop. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, check this shit out. Let me put it on full screen. Why you know what? That's the wrong full screen. This one. So this is the video. As you can see, find Velsarin. We did this. We literally did it. Like, we found Velsarin. Let's see exactly where we got to. Then I know where to get back to. Went through this purple stuff. Like, this area was... Oh, I remember this place. There was so much combat here. Oh, sweet Jesus. I rescued this dude. I went in here. I talked to Velsarin. See, it doesn't even say that the servers were going down, right? I really don't think they were. I think the game has just screwed me and not remembered my progress. Oh, that sucks. Penis. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so I'm going to get back there to the point where we're about to leave by the portal. I guess because I didn't leave by the portal, it somehow didn't checkpoint or something. Well, that is just... That is just upsetting. Alright, well, give me about 45 fucking minutes, and I guess I'll be back to where we were. God! Okay, so I've been mostly running to avoid combat, so this is the next part where we have to go down under the water. Yes! See, I lost aggro. I swam to the back of this cave. Look at this. Look at... How do I get out? Oh, God, how do I get out? Okay. And then we do... I think... Out of the water. We do that. No, quick. Yes! Alright, so I think I can drastically speed up what we're doing here by basically just running a whole lot.
Thank the stars. I can breathe again.
Alright, I found the bitch. Part 1 down. Hey, I leveled up. I got a dog. Oh, I can pick between a dog and a... I guess that's a cat. The dog. Yeah. Get saved, son.
Took you long enough. I expected this rescue hours ago.
Your gratitude
Technically half an hour ago.
Hollow ring, knight. Let my voice penetrate the barriers
Let
between
my
here and the
people
dreaming cave.
go. Oh, that's right. I've got to fight off waves of dudes while she opens the portal. And that was me thinking we were done. Alright. Honestly...
A portal has opened. Let's get out of here.
Honestly, that went a lot better than the last time I did this. I didn't die once, whereas I remember dying a couple of times previously, and it only took me about 10 minutes. Whereas I think last time it took me like 45, but also that was because I was going through all the dialogue and killing every single enemy. I did run past a lot of them this time. So, you know, there's that. So we got a non-combat pet. Oh, hell yeah. Pull that bad boy out. It's the one we just got for leveling up. The sad sap of a dog. Alright. What you got to say for yourself? Nothing at all. Okay, so this is where we got to last time, so I guess official start of the episode. Let's go. What's out here? I feel like I should do the intro again. Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Elves Online Summerset.
We'll deal with the sword later. In the meantime, I need to speak with our friend.
Is that me? Are we friends? Hooray!
You and Velsarin entered Mufala's realm and rescued Meridia's Golden Knight. I couldn't ask for more, my friend.
Call me friend again.
I assume Darian believes he can repair the Dawnbreaker.
I like friends. Darian said he could repair the Dawnbreaker sword.
I hope that would be the case. The Golden Knight will need to recover some of his strength first, though. Who knows what tortures Mephala and her creatures inflicted upon him? That's not a fate I'd wish on my worst enemy.
What do the three Daedric princes hope to accomplish? Also, they walked into a bar. Hilarity ensued.
Who can say what drives such beings as these? To work with the Sea Slode, to pit their followers against the cultists of other princes, to launch attacks into rival Oblivion realms. Such actions boggle the mind.
Indeed. How long before we can attempt to breach the barrier?
Knight Darien needs to recover his strength first and
shoulder
restore
pants?
Dawnbreaker. Then we can attempt to unblock the
Shoulders.
path and see where I took the heart of transparent law. For now, take this with my thanks.
Some pretty cool looking shoulder thingies. I might have to chuck those on my other character. What if I can put... Well, I can probably put them in the bank. I wonder if I can put my money in the bank. Probably, right? It's a bank. Because I'd like to just transfer... When we're done with Summerset, I'd like to just transfer most of the good stuff to my other character. Mostly the money. Not that we have much.
While the Golden Knight recovers, we must make preparations for breaching the Daedric barrier. Since I can't remember where that particular pathway goes, we'll have to be ready for any contingency. I also need to tell you about another memory.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? I got a comment, by the way, on one of my... I think it was... Oh, crap, what's it called? Enderal? I think it was the Enderal mod that I played for Skyrim, which, by the way, is a fantastic mod, and you should check out my playthrough, which is also pretty damn good, even if I do say so myself. So yeah, I did the Enderal mod for Skyrim, and I got a comment on it the other day, even though that mod's years old, as is my playthrough. And the comment was like, this was a pretty good guide, up until you started singing like a fairy, and then like something, don't give up your day job. I basically just said, like, I hope one day you become a happy and productive member of society, instead of, you know, taking misery in other people's joy. Like, I don't seem like a fairy, I'll have you know. And I know what he means by that. He means a gay person. That's like derogatory slang for someone who... Look, I couldn't give a shit if you think I sound like a homosexual when I sing. I don't care. Give me that dick, I'll suck it. I'm not actually gay, but whatever. You remembered something else?
My memories return slowly, a little at a time. While you searched for the night, a memory came back to me. A woman's voice, barely a whisper. Beautiful, but speaking in a language I can't understand. Repeating the same words over and over.
Just like to point out, he did not say can't. He said the C word just then. Bad word, man. Especially to Americans. Americans hate that word. Makes their skin crawl. In, like, Australia and the UK... people just throw it around like it's nothing. Like, we don't care. We just call each other C words all day long. I'm specifically saying C word because I don't want to make it awkward for some of you. Also, I'm trying to swear less in videos. I don't know if I pulled that off recently, but I'm trying. What do you think the memory means?
I suspect that the language is ancient. It may actually predate the languages of Tamriel. I feel that the memory is connected to the barrier in the Dreaming Cave, and where I hid the heart. My friend, we need to discover the meaning of these words.
I'll help you in any way that I can. Sorry, I was drinking.
I hoped you'd say that. I sent
The drinking
Oriandra
part?
to my study to review my memory and see if she could translate the ancient words. I even suggested a scholar she could contact, an expert in ancient languages and obscure dialects. Go, check on her progress.
My girlfriend can speak Mandarin. You have no idea what language the voice is speaking in?
No.
It's Mandarin, I've got a
I just
translator.
feel that the words contain the key to where I hid the heart of transparent law.
Also Spanish.
I do know the language is not native to Tamriel, or to anywhere on Nirn for that matter. It feels ancient, alien.
Well, that's offensive.
I hope the expert recognizes it.
Who is this expert?
Forte, the Grand Maestro of the House of Reveries. We've shared research in the past, and he thinks the language could be related to tablets he once studied in Ebon Stadmont. Now go and see if Oriandra has made any progress by reviewing my memory.
Oh, is that my bear? Whose bear are you? Oh yeah, you are my bear. Of course, you've got a little white arrow thing that's not really an arrow above it. It's like an arrow, but it points upwards. It's weird. Like, why would it not point down at the bear? But maybe I'm overthinking this. It's more than like a bear. Alright, so where the hell are we going? Alright, so we're leaving Artaeum. Now here's the thing, I don't actually know how to get back to Artaeum. Now obviously there's a way shrine here, but what I mean is when we go back to... Oh, it's over there on its own thing. Oh, well, fascinating. So... where are we going next? Oh god, the map! Broke my brain. Oh, there's a show a map option. What? What the hell is that? Oh wait, it's right near me. Maybe? You know, I'm just gonna keep going this way and hope for the best. Oh, it's upstairs. Kind of. Oh yeah, I don't think we've been up here yet. And again, I don't know what the deal is. But you see, like, obviously, I'm not saying these are like next-gen textures or anything, but if you compare these textures to the ones in Elsewhere, it seems like the Elsewhere textures are way lower, and I just don't know why. Well, I guess we're going to the portal now? Sure. We've been here before, haven't we? It's been so long, I don't remember any of... Well, I remember this place, I just don't remember where we haven't been. Clearly we did go up that staircase, though, because that just led outside. I thought it was like a top floor or something. Yeah, we definitely went here. I remember there was a bunch of, you know, people around studying magical stuff, and a bunch of them had, like, quests like, oh, I'm missing this, doohickey,
Not derived from Aliad, though I see a
the
possible
magical
correlation
juice.
to Daedric linguistic patterns.
Can you find it for me? And I'm like, okay, cool. Alright, so there's a book here. I can't help but notice. It's glowing as if I can read it, and yet... nothing. So... I guess we're not reading that. Can't talk to you, because that's the guy we were just at. I mean, if you could do that, why didn't you just do that? Like, why didn't you do that whilst I was there, and then I wouldn't have had to run? Are you insinuating I need exercise? You're not wrong.
Who's... Oh... Don't you know not to interrupt a sage when she's deep in concentration?
Remember, you got weird eyebrows.
I suppose the Right Master sent you to see how my research was coming along. I've listened to his memory over and over, and I examined every relevant tome I could find.
Flux him like a mother effer. Have you been able to identify the unknown language?
Not yet. The Master of the House of Reveries sent me his work. It relates to a similar language seen in the ruins of Ebon Stadmont, but I only understand a little of it.
I know that place.
I wish Lathan was still one of us. He was our language expert.
One of us. Lathan's an expert in ancient languages.
Ancient languages and battle magic, to name just a few. Lathan betrayed us, and I don't trust him, but I've reached a dead end. We need help, and he's the best option I can think of. Take the notes and show them to Lathan. What do we have to lose?
Hang on, let's just break this down for a second. Lathan betrayed us, and I don't trust him. Well, obviously. I'll take the notes and talk to Lathan.
I'll let
I don't
the
think
Right
he can be
Master know
trusted,
what
though.
I proposed. He may not like it, but he's always telling us to utilize every available resource. I think this qualifies. You'll find Lathan in Valserin's study. See if you can convince him to translate the words.
It's like someone quite literally stabbing you in the back, and then you pulling the knife out and being like, I don't trust you. Do you really expect Lathan to help us?
I have no idea, but it's worth a try. I know Lathan and the Right Master were friends. I don't believe Lathan would purposely try to harm Ikesis. On the other hand, if Lathan thinks that helping us will help his cause, he'll jump at the chance.
Why do you think Lathan joined forces with Mephala?
I suppose it had something to do with his daughter. Eldaway was a beautiful girl, smart, sweet, and full of energy. She brightened the entire island. When she fell ill, Lathan and Valserin grew apart. It was how they dealt with the tragedy.
So Mephala's probably been like, I can bring your daughter back from the dead or something, you know, or maybe she's not actually dead, maybe she's just like, you know, really sick, like bedbound, kind of can't talk, comatose sort of thing. Maybe, you know, Mephala made sort of some kind of deal with the devil with him. The Sigic Order couldn't save her.
Don't you think we tried?
Sounds like she's dead, though.
The Right Master, Valserin, the entire Conclave. But nothing helped. She grew weaker and weaker, and then she was gone. Val threw herself into her work after that. Lathan just grew more distant.
Shouldn't Valserin ask Lathan for this favor?
Only if you want to guarantee that Lathan refuses to help us. Haven't you seen them since they were reunited? Val wants to kill him, and Lathan hates her with a passion. They used to be so in love. Now it breaks my heart to see them like this.
Ah, emotions, they ruin everything. Oh, we can read the book now. This explains why we couldn't read it before, because we had to do it for the main quest. Grand Maestro Forte's research. How long is it? Only 2 pages. We can handle that. Let me clear my throat real quick, though. Hold on. Alright, did I even mute it for you? You're welcome. An unknown language covers the massive stone discovered in the heart of Ebon Stadmont. I've been able to make some progress in formulating a key to translate the ancient language, but I have so little to work with, save the writing on the stone. The language is definitely older than anything I've studied in Tamriel or even in the whole of Nirn. I suspect it has some connection, what is that bloody noise, to Daedric, but as impossible as it sounds, I think this writing may even predate the language of Oblivion. I was able to translate one of the stanzas, that noise is really annoying, on the stone, but I have no idea what it signifies. The crows lead the way when our paths go astray, and the towering trees block the way. Rhyming. My efforts continue to yield results. I found this stanza to be particularly mystifying. I hear a mouse now. A pair of crows to begin your search, then a lone crow upon a perch. Hang on, fucked it up. But it's not one or two that open the way. The crows will have their say. And the more I study this mysterious language, the more anxious and concerned I become. It sometimes seems that just trying to unravel its meaning is garnering the attention of forces I can barely begin to understand. I think I'll put this research away for a while and turn my efforts to the other projects. Perhaps I'll finish writing this comedy about three Khajiit who lost their silken gloves. As a former Khajiit myself, I take offense to that. Where are we going now? Oh, Lathan. Is he... Where the hell is he? Oh, he's over there. Alright, we can handle that. You know, I just noticed this big red mark down there for a weapon. Is my weapon busted? My weapon is completely broken. Do I have any kind of repair kit or something? I do. When you use this repair, it restores your damaged equipment. Alrighty, problem solved. Except... What? It doesn't do weapons. Balls. Okay, hang on. Is this one-handed? It's two-handed. I need a one-hander, man. Where's the... No, I do need a one-hander. I must have something that's one-handed. Oh, God, everything sucks. Well, everything does suck. I think I'm gonna have to find out... Oh, this is one-handed. Sure, we'll wield that. Yeah, that seems good, yeah. Like a little picky thing. Alright, cool. We'll go with that. But I do need to hit up a blacksmith.
Interesting. You weren't this attentive when our daughter actually needed you.
Lathan,
Lathan. I remember you. You're the guy who looks like he's
on the night anyway.
Val, wait.
From like a 90s emo band.
By the spinner's
The Black
holy
Parade,
webs,
anyone?
when did I become an insufferable arse? Valcerin didn't deserve that. Ildaway was her daughter too. Why am I talking to you about this? I know it isn't because I like you, because I really don't.
I like you, though. I like your voice. You sound miserable, and I kind of dig that. Like, when I order a cab from work, because yes, I order a cab from work, I mean, like, it's about a 30-minute walk from there to home, which is not that bad, but also when you've been, like, constantly running around for 7+ hours, like, non-stop, you don't really want to walk another half an hour, you know? But anyway, so when I order the cab, sometimes the guy in, like, the cab office, whatever, you know, answer the phone that's like, you know, I'll send a cab kind of thing. One of them sounds fucking miserable. And I shouldn't make fun of it, because he may be genuinely fucking miserable. But also, he sounds like an older gentleman. He's like, yeah, all right, I'll send it. He's like that kind of, like, he just sounds grizzled, like, you know, he's seen some shit. And I appreciate that, you know? I'm like, one day I'll be you. I understand you're good with languages.
Is this some new attempt at interrogation? If so, I'm not familiar with the technique. Very well, I'll play along. Yes, I am a master linguist, specializing in ancient and obscure languages. Why do you ask?
The right master heard these words, but we can't translate them, and they may point to the Tower Crystal.
Intriguing. I've never seen this dialect before. I can translate it, but I need more to work with. I need to examine the original tablets found at Ebon Stadmont. That will never happen, of course. You do remember I'm a prisoner here, don't you?
I can go to Ebon Stadmont. What do you need me to complete the translation?
According to those notes, the writing is carved into a massive stone. I doubt you'd be able to carry it back here.
I'm pretty strong.
All right. You've piqued my interest.
I'm flexing
Use
right
this
now.
rune when you reach Ebon Stadmont, and I'll be able to see what you see.
Do you see what I see? I'm so losing my voice. What does the rune you gave me do exactly? I'm guessing it's like, you know, gonna be one of those like projection thingies where he'll see, because he'll project into the room and he'll see the sets probably.
Nothing nefarious, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, it's nefarious, isn't it?
Just enter the forest, find the obscure language, and use the rune so I can see what you see. It won't do anything beyond that, I assure you.
I don't think you can be trusted. What can I expect to find in Eben Stadmont besides you betraying me?
According to the scribblings of this grand Maestro Forte, Spinner's Web, that's a pompous title, the forest is a maze filled with all kinds of beasts and daedra.
Hooray! Haven't fought enough of those already.
As to the reason why, who can say? Sometimes a cursed wood is just a cursed wood.
There's a penis joke in there somewhere. What's going on between you and Valcerin?
I don't see how that's relevant to our interactions. Not in the least. Still, my words were spiteful, meant to hurt her. There was no need for me to open old wounds. But why does this concern you? I'm your enemy. Are you too dense to see that?
Alright, I got a Jedi mind trick this fall. What happened to you and Val was horrible. I'm just trying to help. These are not the droids you're looking for.
You and Ichesis.
I'm waving my hand.
Always sticking your noses into places they don't belong. I suppose I can appreciate that, but kindness won't help you in the coming war. Very well. I'll tell you this. Val loved our daughter, and our daughter loved Val.
So why do you hate each other?
Hate? I'm not sure what emotions I feel right now. But when my daughter was dying, when she was crying for her mother's comfort, Val wasn't there. She was buried in her work, too busy or too frightened to spend those final moments with Ildaway.
Rough. What does the rune you gave me do? Why are we asking this question again?
Nothing nefarious.
We already asked this
According
question.
to the scribbling, I don't see how that's relevant to our...
Alright, bugger it all. We've gone through the dialogue. You know what? There's another option there. Let's see what he's saying.
According to those notes,
Blah, blah, blah.
I don't see how
I
that's
know
relevant
you're our enemy.
to
I need you to
our
understand in order to remain one step ahead of
Not
you.
in the least. Interesting. Honesty and a shrewd tactic. I can appreciate that.
So I had to shout over him.
Still, my business is my own. I'm not looking for a friend or to rejoin the Sijiks. I'll help you because the court needs to find the Tower Crystal as much as you do.
What's with this blue glow? Look at the blue glow coming out of his armor. Hang on a minute. Can we get a better look at that? Okay, I think it's just the light reflecting, but it looked like you're a ghost in that armor, sir. I mean, I don't trust you. I especially don't trust you if you're a ghost. Ghosts never met a good one. Apart from Caspar, but I haven't met him in person. He might be a right dick. I don't know what this fool's doing, but he's doing some weird miming stuff. I think he's supposed to be, like, in his bag. But if you look at it from the right angle, kind of looks like he's jerking off. So I'm a little confused. There's a portal here that goes to Eben Stadmont, which is where we're supposed to be going, right? And yet the marker is over there, kind of behind. Well, I don't know. Either way, I think we're supposed to be going in there, and there's a book here to read. It's only 2 pages. Knock yourselves out. Oh god, I'm stuck in everything. Alright, so let's jump in here and see if this is actually what we're supposed to be doing. It's got to be, right? Yeah, I was going to say, it puts us on the other side of the, But no, because the marker's going outside. Wait, what? Oh, Jesus, that's blinding. Maybe this part also counts as Eben Stadmont? I don't know, I'm going to try and go on over here and see if this is correct. But I gotta think it's maybe a little screwed up. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. No, we gotta use it here. But surely this is not Eben Stadmont. I mean, I guess it is. I don't know.
Ah,
I suppose so.
The rune is working perfectly. It's almost as if I'm standing right next to you.
Well, that was quicker and easier than I thought it was going to be.
I can feel the powerful magic that permeates this place. I sense a Daedric influence, but something that's far older than my Prince Vathala.
Interesting. What should I be looking for?
The Maestro's note said the ancient words were etched into a massive stone. I expect you'll need to travel deeper into the forest to find the exact location.
Okay, that's what I
I
thought.
can't translate the words the right master heard until you find that stone.
I've been here before, but without a guide, there's no way through the maze.
Just retrace your steps. You likely walked by the massive stone and didn't even realize
I don't know
it.
what my steps were, man.
Wait a moment. The maestro's notes had a passage about crows and a path. Just refer to the book and hope for the best, I guess.
A passage? That's a passage, my friend. A passage?
Refer to the book and use the rune again when you locate the ancient writing.
Alright, hold on. Book. This one? It's gotta be this one, right? Jesus. Alright, hang on. Blah, blah, blah. Hot women stammer. And then want to make some progress. Appointment the key translation. Language. Puzzle. Whichever translates. The crows lead the way when our paths go astray and the towering trees block the way. A pair of crows to begin your search. Then a lone crow upon a perch. But it's not one or two that open the way. The crows will have their say. Right, so. This is basically some Lost Woods stuff. Where essentially. Not quite Lost Woods, but sort of the Lost Woods, I think, is what they're going for here. Where we have to... I think they did this in Minish Cap, actually, which I've been streaming, which is a Zelda game. So basically, we've got to look out for the number of crows down certain paths, and then go that way. However, I don't know where any of these blasted crows are, so let's just walk along a bit, see if we can find a crow to start, and then we'll go from there, right? Because, right now I have no idea. Seems to lead straight back as okay, so there are the crows. They're not real crows, they're stone ones. Okay, so the crows lead the way. When the paths go straight in the okay, so a pair of crows to begin your search. Okay, so 2-1. But then it's not 1 or 2 that open the way, the crows will have to say. So 2-1 and then more than 2. So this is definitely 2, I think. Go through here. Then we look for a thingy that has 1. By thingy, I mean a portal. And there's the lone crow, I guess. I hear a demon! Demon! Go through number 1. Who does number 2 work for? And then, well, I guess we're gonna murder these fools. Oh my god, they're huge. And terrifying looking. And huge. And very large. Then again, I come from a land of cats. Also a land down under, apparently, according to everyone. We have a friend. Jesus, they look terrifying. They're naked and stuff. Well, not really naked. They just look like Jungle Jane. Oh, what the hell are you doing? Where's Tarzan? Can I be Tarzan? Oh, deep slash increased. Nice. Okay, so where's Jungle... I don't know where Jungle Jane's going. Alright, so anyway, this is not 1 or 2. What is this? What does this look like? There you go, that's 3. So that's probably it. However, I'm going to go up here and have a look. Oh, I really didn't mean to aggro those guys. Oh, that's annoying. Actually, did I get away with it? No, I think I did aggro. Yeah, I didn't definitely aggro something. There's 2 again. Alright, so yeah, I think it is this portal. And apparently I didn't aggro them. That is surprising to me. So we'll try this. So 1, 2, and then 3, I guess. Seems a little basic, but sure. Seems good. I also used to magic, so the misdirection spells wreathing in the woods of Ebon Stamon are regarded by the locals as a sort of amusing curiosity. There's talk of an Ebon sanctum hidden somewhere within, but no one really believes in it. Yeah, that seems ridiculous.
Have you found the inscription?
No.
Not yet, but the inscription is nearby. I sense something else, though. Nocturnal's presence. The Grand Maestro mentioned Daedra, and I never imagined they'd belong to one of the patrons of the Court of Bedlam.
The Court of Bedlam!
This changes everything. Now I'm really interested in helping you translate the Right Master's memory.
Well, thanks, man. Oh, he's done talking. What do you mean? What's this have to do with Nocturnal?
An excellent question. But we won't learn anything if you continue to stand here and talk to my projection. Get moving and find that inscribed stone.
Don't really argue with that. Gloam wolves. They're like wolves, but gloam. Ooh, look at this. It's a wispy thing. Oh, that's right. Wisps. You dick. I forgot they attack you. I mean, this is kind of tanky, ain't it, for a little dude? Tanky little... Ah! Demon! Yeah. Alright, speed up some gloom wolves, shall we? Nope. Did he attack my bear? I don't know what happened there. Right, a block and did nothing. Linen gloves. They don't have any price, apparently. You know what? I think I'll leave them. Alright, so we either go for the wisps, or we go through the wolves and more wisps. Or, we sneak. Kind of creepy, ain't it? Oh, okay. It's whatever. You know what? I will fight them. I am tempted to run, because again, you gotta remember, I had to refight through that whole section. Well, again, I ran a lot, to be fair. But still, there was also a lot of combat I had to do. So, Jason's already a little sick of combat. Though I do like the combat in Elder Scrolls Online, as I say all of the time. I do find it surprisingly fun. I accidentally dis-summoned my thing. Oh yeah, I just remembered, I need to put more potions on the bar. Let me get into a safe section so they don't respawn in my head, like, here-ish is probably fine. Yeah. Alright, let me do it here. Give me a second. Okay, I put a lot of stuff... Wait a minute. I put a lot of stuff on the bar. The noises in here are creepy. Oh, it's because she's fine. I want to help. I want EXP. Hey, Jungle Jane. I'm going to try and follow Jungle Jane. I assume she's going this way, though it kind of looks like she's going back. Oh, look, she actually has a thing. Oh, she's got it. Fantastic. You and me, Jane, let's go. I have no idea what Jungle Jane's... Actually, I do know what Jungle Jane's stuck in my head. Wait, what? Did she just make, like, what was that? So why does everyone seem to be so much more powerful than my character? So, actually, they're probably making equipment. And I'm just relying on the equipment the game's giving me. Look at her. Good lord. I don't know what class she is, but she's like a friggin' ninja with that. Pulling out crossbows and stuff. She's a beast. Well, yeah, I can switch weapons. I can't remember what button it is for that. But apparently I can, like, equip a secondary weapon, can't I? I think you unlock... words. I think you unlock that at, like, level 10 or something. So I've had it for quite a while. I should probably check that out. But also I don't want to lose Jungle Jane right now, so we'll stick with her for now. Oh, we found Jane's boyfriend. Damn. Boop.
The ancient inscription. You found it.
He looked cool.
Something isn't right. I feel... our connection breaking up.
I thought he turned into the bear.
Now that Lathan's gone, we can talk freely.
Not what I expected. Hello.
I never expected to see you again. But you shouldn't have come here. These words of power, they aren't meant for mortal eyes. I'm an Earl in the court of Bedlam now, so believe me when I say that Lathan isn't being totally honest with you.
Bear from Balmora, you're Nocturnal's Earl. How did that happen? I thought I recognized you. You're gonna think I'm lying, but no, I really did, especially her voice. I mean, they use the same voice actors and actresses a little bit, but you know, still. Also, isn't Earl a title for men? Now, I don't want to assume anything, but you look like a lady. Avea from Balmora, you're Nocturnal's Earl. How did this happen? I already said that, but whatever.
That doesn't matter. What matters is that I want to maintain the balance of power among the Daedric Triad. If Lathan translates the language and gives Mephala the secret, she'll gain an advantage that could threaten my prince, Nocturnal.
I was drinking again. It sounds like the Triad of Daedric Princes isn't as united as we thought.
Speculate all you want. I'm here to give you a gift.
I like gifts.
Nocturnal has authorized me to provide you with the meaning of the mysterious phrase. It's in all our best interests for the Right Master to remember where he hid the heart of transparent law.
What do the words mean?
The phrase the Right Master remembers, the words he keeps hearing. It's a spell to retrieve something hidden. When the time is right, he just needs to repeat the phrase to reveal the heart's hiding place.
Okay, I'll let him know.
I wasn't sure how I'd feel if I saw you or Naryu again. Balmora seems like a lifetime ago.
Doesn't it?
And I'm a new person, since committing myself to Nocturnal's service.
Evidently.
I wish you weren't involved in this matter.
You know exactly when and where to contact me. Now.
Artaeum is only as isolated as it allows itself to be.
First, the Abyssal Pearl allowed the Sea Slode and Mafala to invade the Sidjic Island. Then you took Lathan, an Earl in the Court of Bedlam, prisoner. We know your moves before you make them.
Bum, bum, bum. What does the Triad of Daedra Princes hope to achieve?
Our princes plan to do away with the laws imposed by other powers. They want to remake Nirn, reshape it to better suit their every inclination. Of course, to do this, all obstacles must be cast aside, including the other Daedric princes.
And why does the Court of Bedlam get out of all this?
The court isn't evil. We wouldn't be a part of something that didn't add to the greater good. When our princes are done, war and sickness will be eradicated. There will be true peace and godhood for the court, as befits beings of our stature.
You know, this never goes well when people try and end war and sickness and turn themselves into gods. I feel like they get a little drunk on power. You were supposed to start a new life at Summerset. I don't think this is what Nehru had in mind.
A new life. More like a new prison. Serving at the feet of a Khajiit to become a slave to the High Elf Queen. No,
how dare
that's
you.
not an existence I could bear.
I have a bear.
I follow the shadowy paths of Nocturnal now. She gives me the freedom to be who I really am.
How did you wind up in service to Nocturnal?
I felt abandoned, lost. That's when Nocturnal offered to comfort me. Not the Morag Tong, not a Khajiit guardian, not even you. Nocturnal gave me a purpose and a family. She gave me something to believe in.
You know, we're gonna stop the Triad of Daedra Princes.
Belief doesn't make something true. You stopped me once, but I'm stronger now. More powerful. As for the princes, you're barely a speck on a flea that gets casually brushed aside after a minor irritation.
Whew.
Do what you must. This only ends one way.
Speck on a flea, not even a flea. A speck on a flea. That's brutal.
Tell the Right Master, it's a spell of retrieval.
Finally, I've re-established my connection to the rune. Tell me what Nocturnal's Earl said to you.
Oh, a whole bunch.
I can't believe Nocturnal's Earl interfered like that. We're supposed to be allies. Why would she want to stop me from reading that ancient inscription?
Nocturnal's Earl said that the ancient phrase is a spell.
A spell. Interesting. And somehow connected to the Right Master's forgotten hiding place. I wonder why Nocturnal decided to share this information. She isn't usually the most forthcoming of the court's esteemed princes.
Nocturnal's Earl also indicated that you've been informing the court about our plans.
Right. I told them to interrupt my research before I could unravel an ancient and powerful language. Look, you should come back to Kapora Tower now. The Right Master wants to hear everything my associate shared with you. And frankly, so do I.
Alright, I'll go there as soon as I can.
I
Gotta
just
do some
wish I
shopping.
could have spent a few moments studying that inscription.
Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Alright, where is this, Oh, they're still there. Creepy. There seems to be a quick way out, and of course, you have to go the long way around to get to the quick way out, which seems a little ironic, but there we are. So let's go poke our heads over here. Does this just take me straight outside? I mean, if I can ever click on it. Apparently I'm a goddamn midget. Alright, so where are we? Yeah, okay, so just took us straight outside. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go back. Now, I don't know if there's a quick way back there, because again, we can quick travel to the island. So let's see if... Yes! Excellent. Costs money, but whatever. We're rolling in the dosh like Scrooge McDuck.
Leandra, you should have consulted me beforehand.
She saw an opportunity and she took it, Tychesis.
Silence, Lathan. Need I put you in chains to remind you of your status here?
I can't use
I'm
the chair.
sorry, Right Master. We should have asked permission.
Hell are you wearing?
It won't happen again.
God, looks real funky. Hello.
This escapade of yours could have been disastrous. What were you and Oriandra thinking, trusting Lathan to help us translate the ancient language? Now nothing you discovered can be trusted. We're back to square one.
Mostly I wasn't thinking. Nocturnal's Earl says the words you remember are a spell that will reveal the heart's location. You can trust me, waves hand in Jedi powers.
I observed what I could through Lathan's connection, but it seems to me that the Court of Bedlam is just trying to confuse us. What do you think? Should we trust Nocturnal's Earl or not?
We should be cautious. I wouldn't take anything the Court of Bedlam tells us at face value.
Then we're no better off than we were.
Shut up.
Except now we have the Golden Knight. Let's proceed and hope for the best. Perhaps I'll remember more after we use the portal. Go outside and retrieve Darien, then meet me in the Dreaming Cave.
Okay.
No matter whether Nocturnal's Earl spoke truth or lies, we need to recover the heart of Transparent Law. I'm sure I hid it somewhere beyond the Daedric barrier. Was there anything else before you go and check on Darien?
Do you remember anything else about the supposed spell?
I remember I tried to resist the Sea Sloat's compulsion and was able to maintain a sliver of control. But as for a revelation spell, where would I acquire something in such an obscure language? And whose voice do I hear echoing in my mind?
I think you're crazy. Do you remember anything else?
I remember using what control I still possessed to foil Katora's plans. I recall forging a bargain with someone I have no memory of. I remember that it was the only way to assure the heart's safety.
Maybe we should leave the heart of Transparent Law hidden away.
That, my friend, would be a mistake.
Buried in a chest?
Summerset's ancient defenses have withered since the Transparent Law crystal was broken and the heart removed.
On Desert Island.
Every moment the crystal tower remains incomplete, another protection falls away.
Like Davy Jones's heart. But what if this spell, or rather, what if this is all just an elaborate trap to get you to reveal the hiding place? Exactly, yes.
I'm sure that it is.
Yeah, okay.
But in that certainty, we gain an advantage. You'll be at
they
my
don't
side
know that
when
we know
locate
that they
the
know.
heart, and you'll be there to help me defend it from the Court of Bedlam and their princes.
Good logic. I like it. Alright, let's go talk to Philip outside. Oh, I am jealous of that mount. That thing looks cool as hell. I don't think you can just buy that. I think it's in basically... Yes, they have loot boxes on this game. Dreadful, I know. I think I've even opened some on camera.
They're just gone.
I've always healed fast, Val. I can call you Val, right?
Your wounds, they've just
Give me a moment.
gone.
I'd like to
Your
chat with our
hair,
friend.
it's so manly.
Of
Alright, let's talk
course.
to you.
Then go to the Dreaming Cave. The Right Master's ready to begin.
Hello.
I wanted to thank you again for getting me out of Mephalah's realm. Wasn't anything like I originally imagined. Oh, and I wanted to let you know that I was able to repair the Dawnbreaker. The sword's power should allow us to breach the barrier.
This is the Golden Knight fella, in case you forgot. Fantastic. Looks like you're fully recovered.
No thanks to the Psijic healers. I thought they were gonna slice me open to try to figure out what makes me... well, me. I'm glad you stopped by, though. I wanted to talk to you. In private.
At least I think he is. What do you want to talk about?
This might sound like a strange question. In fact, depending on how you answer it, it is a strange question. Do you remember me? I'm not talking about here in Summerset. I mean, from someplace else.
If you're from the main story, no, because I haven't played that. Not that I could recall the first time I saw you was when you were wearing your golden armor. Oh, you looked glorious that day.
You don't remember me? I was afraid of that. Meridia told me that time worked differently in Oblivion, but I didn't believe her. What's happened to me hasn't happened to you yet.
Papa?
That doesn't matter now. What matters is I found you.
Why does it matter that you found me?
Meridia told me about the triad of Daedric princes, and she told me about you. Even sent me to help you defeat them. Of course, she conveniently forgot to tell me how to do that, and she stopped responding to my requests. Has me a little worried.
Why are you telling me this?
Not everyone gets a choice about the battles they fight. My prince... she's all right, but she's not big on free will. I wanted you to know that you aren't beholden to a higher power. You can decide what you want to fight for.
Thanks, Dad. Let's go get the heart back.
Fixing the Dawnbreaker was surprisingly easy, by the way, especially considering that I had never repaired a Daedric artifact before.
Before we go to the Dreaming Cave, can I ask you a few questions?
Questions? Not like a test or anything, though, right? Tests give me a rash. But sure, yeah, what would you like to know?
When you went out for a pint of milk, why did you never come back? You're not Breton, are you?
I wish I knew the answer to that. I remember my father well enough. He was a Breton, but I never
Remember
met my
mine.
mother. In fact, now that I think about it, my entire childhood is kind of a blur. I never questioned that. I'm not really sure why.
Did Meridia tell you anything? Were you made in a lab?
Meridia only ever told me I was her vessel. I can't say I remember volunteering for that job, though. I have her magic inside me. I've had it all my life. I can feel it. But why? I have so many questions.
Such as?
Who I am, what I am, why the amazing good looks and roguish charm if
I
I'm
was
just here to
thinking
stomp
that.
on Meridia's enemies. I mean, I guess if I was a prince, I'd want a dashing champion, so I can't blame her for that.
Alright, he's very full of himself, but I can't really argue. I mean, he is maybe the most attractive character I've seen in this game, and he's a dude. Well, actually, no, there's been a couple of babes as well, but, like, for the most part, there's a lot of uggos in the land of Summerset. And that's not just because they're high elves, and I think high elves are ugly, but I do think most high elves are ugly. Alright, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. As always, if you did, I would appreciate a like and a comment. It helps out a great deal. Thank you so much to this month's patrons, by the way. And if you would like to help support the channel yourself, you can do so over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. There are benefits like polls and exclusive videos and stuff. Thank you to Miss Justice 83, Bloodpire, Billing 9, Shadow Sephiroth 666, Owena 1997, Marcin Cizanuski. I have a really massive speck of dust on my glasses. There we go. Jeremy Burris, Philip Rep, Rex Burham, Luna Parker, Vincent Clark, Lude Smoke Soldier, George Blackwell, Arcarus, KP Shadow Squirrel, Black Wolf, A994, Hitbox, and Pedro Marquez. You know, it only just occurred to me how many people we have here that have, like, names associated with animals. Well, actually, no, there's not that many, is there? Never mind. There's like 3. But anyway, thank you, everyone. I'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. And goodbye!